This is Roger Strukov, day 2 at CloudEXPO in Santa Clara. And we're joined now by Adam Morawiec with Evatronix. And he is here to talk about IoT. So we've been doing some Internet of Things stuff in this show for a few years. Welcome, and tell everybody about what do you do at Evatronix?
So Evatronix is a company that exists since 25 years, but since a couple of years we provide design services to companies that need to integrate the IoT technology in their products, but they don't necessarily have the expertise and knowledge and design teams to do so. So we are somehow filling the gap in the teams, in the product development teams in the companies who are needing to get to the IoT. Mm-hmm.
So it's been around for a long time. When did you start talking about and working in IoT?
So the company has the background in design of electronics and mechanics, optics. So that's the good start. But we have this capability to integrate different kind of technologies into one product. So when the entire idea of connected devices came to the picture and became more popular, and people had the ideas of products that can be connected, it was the natural environment for us to provide this expertise. Mm-hmm.
So you have some customers that sort of know what they want to do, but they really don't know how to do it.
Exactly, yes. So very often we start simply from the spec, and the way how the system is implemented depends on us. So what kind of hardware platform the product will have, what kind of software, and how the software is implemented, it very often depends purely on us and on our expertise. But what is the key point that we try to provide the optimal solution for the IoT design, depending on the spec and on the purpose of the device, that takes into account different kind of measures. So it can be the power consumption, it can be cost, it can be performance of the system, or the way how it is connected to the cloud, and very often all these things play some specific role in the development of the product. So we try to optimize the solution depending on those factors, on those measures. Mm-hmm.
And yet, technology keeps changing. How do you you design something, it might take some time to deploy, ensure that it's going to still be leading technology in a few years?
Yeah. So you are definitely right. The technology is changing very often, and we are covering not only a single domain, but also several domains. So it is, as I said, software development, embedded software development, hardware, sometimes mechanics. So we need to keep track of all these technologies that are evolving very rapidly. That's of course a challenge for us, but since we have a very good I would say scientific background, it's an appealing challenge for us. It's not a burden, it's something that makes us fun of doing the design and be able to demonstrate it at the end. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you able to discuss, say, one of the customers and what you've done for them exactly?
So, well, it's in the frame of the trade secret. I can say a few words about typical designs or typical customers that we are serving. So there are different types. There is no a single favorite profile of such a customer, but this can be a big company. We have multinational corporations that are working with us, and we develop the entire product from them, starting from spec or starting even from the working prototype. We productize this prototype for these companies. But on the other hand, it can be also a very small company, a few people who have a bright idea of a product, but they don't have the means to implement it. They don't know how to do it, and they don't have the team to do such a work. So they are teaming up with us, and we work really closely with them to bring this product to the market. So they own the idea, and we help them to implement this idea. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. How do people find you? What is your URL and how do they locate you?
So it's simple. It's Evatronix with X at the end .com. So we are based in Poland, but it does not matter. We work worldwide with companies in the US, in Asia, in Europe, of course. Sometimes our products are commissioned in Europe, tested in Japan or Norway, and produced somewhere else. So we are globalized.
Yeah, that's how the world is today. So thank you very much again for joining us. Thank you for watching. For Syscon TV, this is Roger Struckoff.